Okay, I didn't realize that the audio change would be so abrupt. Fuck it, chat. It's a short one. We don't need a long opening today. Hello! Hello, hello, hello! Happy Sunday. What up, everybody? Those of you who are celebrating this weekend, I hope you're staying hydrated and cool and all of that jazz. I know I'm a liar and I said I was going to stream yesterday, but then my circumstances changed and I completely forgot to update Discord, so this is my IOU stream. Actually, this is the regular stream. I guess I have another IOU stream. But what up, everybody? Decoy, scooping that first. Evo with that second. What's up? How's it going? How we doing? What the fuck is that? So we're gonna kinda see what the tea is today. Don't know if the people who were in the hospital beds are still in their hospital beds, but we're just gonna, you know, RP that we're checking on them just in case. Oh yeah, now what's up? How's it going? What's good? How we doing, everybody? Think we're gonna do a little bit of spiraling that we haven't done in a hot second. Hello! Hi, Alicia. How's it going? All right, let's, I imagine. Oh, probably for oxygen, I imagine. From Bat Chest. Okay, we're not gonna read that, because that's none of our business. Except... No, we're not gonna do it. It's not for us. I think we might... Why the fuck are there so many phones and SIM cards here? What? Okay, alright. Well, we'll have Eliza do a quick check-in with everything, and then we'll go see who's around. Oh, Bat Chest. Sneaking. Tequila. Damn, Bat Chest really feels the way about the people here. All right. Ooh. There we go. We'll do, ooh. There we go. Might have to do a check on the blood. Let's see. Oh, wait. I learned this the other day. Ooh, okay. Let's make that our first priority. I like how the kind of RP that we're doing right now is quite literally, do you all remember, or did you ever experience that health class that you perhaps had to take during junior high or high school? Like a family facts class where you had to take a robotic baby home to take care of? And you kind of just had to figure it out what the baby needed when it was crying? That's kind of what the RP is today. That's gonna be the extent of Eliza's fucking MacGyver-ass medical RP. 1-800 the chicken is burning! Goat is live! I didn't realize Germa was live. Dumb. Okay. Let's see if that does it. Damn, I didn't know Germa was live. Shit! Why are you watching me? Go watch someone that's actually good. How's it going? Chat, this is gonna be, damn. Okay. We need to... Let's see. We're gonna... Sutures? Check sutures. Okay. And then we're gonna... You know what we need? We need fresh bandages, chat. That's what we need. I think it'll be very funny if CJ has already been discharged and we're just doing all this dumb bullshit. Probably the benefit of going and talking to any other characters that are awake to see what the tea is, but I'm not gonna lie, this is funnier to me. Okay, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. Ooh, wait, will check marks show up? Yeah. Please hang in there. Alright. I'll check on this fucking guy. Damn, everyone's looking fucking awful today. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a run around to the prison, check and see if there's an active radio channel, and then What the? Hello? Okay, there we go. I think there's a lot of stuff going on in Eliza's head right now. Some stuff I think I'm gonna hold off on talking about until we can RP it out. But Eliza definitely wanted to try to talk to that doctor. But as is becoming more and more apparent with this challenge that this character has set for herself, she's really got to roll with the punches, you know? Because there are a lot of uncertain things at play. Can we stop standing on the bed? I feel like that's too easy of a thing. You're making it a little, you're making that your go-to, hopping on the bed? Why don't you just stay on the ground? Now, some of the spiraling we're gonna do today is gonna be very theater of the mind, which I think is gonna be a very fun challenge because there are things that Eliza wants to go check on, but she can't, right? Her mobility's limited. Queenie! Damn. So fucked up, man. How could they let this happen to her? Okay. Bro, what if any of these people permit over the weekend? Oh my god! Even though I guess with Eliza's mental state, her actively trying to do upkeep on a corpse is a little too on the nose, huh? Oh no! Chat, don't tell me if anyone has. Don't tell me. I feel like I put something really evil and cursed out into the universe. I really do. I shouldn't have said anything. Right? I gotta just stop answering questions and talking about Eliza's thought process and just let the RP speak for itself. Because I feel like we're pretty actively putting bad juju out into the universe without really thinking about it. We're actively jinxing ourselves. Goofball ass behavior. Nope. Thank you. I don't know why I capitalized blood. I don't know why I did that. That's kind of insane, if you really think about it. Hell yeah. Now, are there more things that Eliza should probably be doing when it comes to checking in on people? Yeah. But is she fucking medically trained? Barely. Like, the only tea she has is the the combat medic stuff. Oh! Okay, he's up and about. I take back everything I did. Fuck you. I am joking, but I know that we did RP out in the past that Eliza has had, like, first aid certification stuff with Epsilon, and then all of the stuff she did in Babylon when no other doctors were around, so... That's really the only justification that's needed, right? Or not that's needed, but that Eliza has. Like, is Eliza an expert? Absolutely the fuck not. Some of it's based off of training that Queenie herself gave Eliza. Yeah, that's something I had to debate quite a lot. Like, how realistic is it that Eliza would be in this position? So I was like, okay, what are things Eliza absolutely would know, and what are things that Eliza would, like, literally redneck duct tape medic her way through? So that aspect of the RP I thought was pretty interesting to play around with. Oh, 100%, yeah. 100%, because I know I wanted to make sure that we not avoided. So I don't know if you all remember, but there was a moment, probably 4 or so months ago now in RP, where Queenie needed, like, emergency surgery to repair an artery that got fucked up in her leg, right? And what it needed was a graft, but Eliza legitimately did not know that that was the solution, so I was like, okay, let's kind of repeat that, because still Eliza doesn't know how a fucking graft works, except for the fact that, you know, Jackie Legs did tell her how to do it. Yeah, Legs was a bonkers clutch, right? So it was kind of interesting playing the, okay, what does Eliza know, and what is Eliza just, like, completely ignorant of? Right? Because you're not gonna use, like, if you have a rib puncturing a lung, you're not gonna put a fucking brace on someone to stabilize them, right? Like, that's not something that works. But in the brain of someone who's like, oh my god, I literally don't know what to do here, I'm just gonna do what I think is the best and hope it works. But yeah, there's multiple layers of potential consequences for everything that happened on Friday. Oh, 100%, right? Like, especially since there are, like, in Eliza's mind, right? The reality of the sitch is that there are, supposedly, 4 other trained doctors in Cleveland that just simply weren't available in that moment. So what does Eliza do, right? Stand on her back foot and watch 2 people that she cares about potentially die? Or go, listen, I have this menial, and I'm going to say it again, menial experience doing combat medic stuff and learning from Queenie while on the run on how to treat, you know, lacerations and you know, gunshot wounds and stuff like that. Mostly gunshot wounds, I will say. Right? Or is she gonna, you know, use that knowledge and just hope to fucking craft that someone with more knowledge ends up coming in? Which does make it a little complicated that Eliza was a little... Not even a little. I wanted to play Eliza as incredibly paranoid about moving either CJ or Queenie to CMC just because of experiences she's had with the doctors in the past. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely, it's not going to be pretty, which I think is so fucking... so fun. I know, Gigi! Yeah, Benson, a lot of unforced errors happening. And I think it's also a fun way to look at, and it is an intentional move I'm making on my part, but I'm hoping it has a good balance because I just don't enjoy playing characters who are like apathetic and emotionless. Let me rephrase it. Not apathetic or emotionless, but I really want characters to like give a shit. Characters I play to give a shit about what's happening. Otherwise, I might as well just like play a video game and just like not be role-playing. Which, here's the thing, as I said before, having an apathetic or emotionless character is 100% a valid choice in RP, but I just know where my strengths are in improv and RP and the kind of scenes that I like to challenge myself with. I want to make sure that I am actively contributing to a scene or helping push things forward. And generally, apathy and emotionless RP isn't really, or improv, I should say. Apathetic or emotionless improv generally isn't conducive to that. So I am trying to play an interesting challenge of, okay, with everything that Eliza has been through, what is her emotional reaction going to be to all of this, right? Compared to where it would have been 4 months ago, right? 4 months ago, Eliza would have been on the floor fucking bawling, and she probably wouldn't even be a part of Cleveland, right? She would have been hardcore, absolutely the fuck not. Fuck that shit. Abso-fruitly not. I refuse. So trying to play that balance of like, okay, how do we still feed some of that character's emotionality? Because Eliza's not gonna, like, Eliza's never gonna be fully, you know, stone cold soldier, right? Maybe I should never say never, because you never know what's gonna happen, but odds are Eliza's not gonna become a stone cold soldier. Emotionless, right? For the character, it doesn't seem right, and also it's a little boring for me. It also just doesn't make sense for the character in general. So how do we balance that, Eliza having more of a lock on compartmentalizing her emotions while still staying focused on the task at hand? Yeah, right? Like, old Eliza would have had, like, a full-on breakdown, kind of making it about herself. A little bit, like, here's the thing. Having a full-on crash out in this situation, totally valid. Right? I think it totally, completely makes sense. 100%. But now, how do we balance the Eliza's kind of on a mission, right? She's in this to get information and try to see what hand she can play. But did she underplay her hand by not intervening on Friday? Now, as a role player, I just wanted to see the scene go forward because I think there's a time and a place to have a character stand up and say, I don't think this is right. Don't do this. which we've done on Eliza more than plenty of times. But sometimes, as an improviser, you gotta go, okay, is this the moment for my character to be the main character, quotation marks? Or is this the moment to go, this isn't really my character's time to step up and say anything, right? There's several other characters who potentially, not potentially, who deserve to have the opportunity to be that voice of reason or be that voice of dissent. Oh, 100% extra garb, which is the best part, right? And if anything, it's also a bit more mask off for him too, because it kind of pushes things in a further direction than we expected, right? I think Alfonso Sebastian going this full-on mad dog route is really interesting. So now, Eliza's gotta reconcile. Okay, is it worth it to continue kind of playing this part? Or is this just going to continue having her standards and morals challenged with nothing to see for it, right? Like, this entire Cleveland thing for Eliza has been one big experiment. Or not big experiment. What's the word I'm looking for? Challenge? No, I'll say experiment. Experiment to see if she is able to... No! Gamble! That's the word I wanted. It's a big gamble to see if it is worth it. Because she's tried several different methodologies to try to achieve, you know, some semblance of progress with everything that she's been searching for the past year and a half plus. So, is this angle gonna be worth it? Is continuing to tank her reputation and, you know, ruin friendships ultimately gonna be worth it? Or is it just gonna be her, in her attempts to get insight on things, kind of witlessly becoming a pawn in the whole scheme, right? Like, there are so many times that Eliza could have stood up and just shouted out, hey, this shit's fucked. But this definitely is Eliza playing up more of a watch and observe kind of angle on things. See, Benson? Right, exactly. And does Eliza, you know, in a situation like that, does Eliza playing the martyr, does it help the prisoners out, or does it just make the situation worse for everyone and put Eliza in a position where she no longer has that perspective or has the relative, and again, I'm gonna say this again, relative freedom that she has, right? Like, can you call being trapped in Cleveland with an absolute insane fucking... a couple dozen insane maniacs Is that freedom? Arguably not. Could Eliza have, you know, tried to play, you know, play the part, hope that something good comes from the court case, maybe get, you know, maybe get a little leniency with the whole treason thing, serve 20 to 30 years and get her ass out? Yeah, she could have done that. Could have. Now, like I said before, this is like a big gamble for the character. And also, in my mind, potentially more interesting. Which is fun, because there's a lot of politicking, a lot of intrigue, a lot of uncertain elements at play. Especially if with Alfonso announcing that Cleveland's gonna be marching with the Faceless onto Los Santos. That, in Eliza's mind, could be a good break-off point for her if she needs to go fuck off and do something else. Which, again, I don't know where the RP's gonna go. I'm just riffing right now. A lot of this I'm not gonna explain too much in depth because I'd rather just RP it out. Yeah, there was that offer from Huntley, which is very intriguing. Because he did, along with the mysterious offer, he did offer to break Eliza out, which she declined. Because again, oh? Sounds like gunshots. Yeah, we've already done like the prison break arc for Eliza, so unless there is something like significant in RP that would support it, it just kind of doesn't make sense to try to run that back at all. And I'll have to say, I really enjoy how messy and complicated the RP has gotten, purely from an improv perspective. Because as we saw with what happened on Friday, you know, there's a lot of ways shit can go south, and there's a high margin of failure and error in the whole thing. Especially with the Faceless being more public with their cryptic messages. I'm wondering if... So Alfonso kept saying, what is it, 2 weeks? 1 week? I guess it's 1 week now, perhaps? I'm wondering if there's gonna be something else that lines up with that. But yeah, but for those of you who have been super chill and supportive, I cannot express my appreciation enough for you. I know that it's been a really interesting performance challenge, and I know some of you may have some thoughts and opinions on how you would like to see the RP go, but I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna politely remind people, because I think it's always good to, you know, serve a general reminder, right? That we're all just human beings, and we're all making this up on the spot. And everyone's just trying to tell the best story they can, especially with these high stakes and everything. So if the story isn't going the way you want it to go, brother, there's a free thing called fan fiction that you can use to get all of your opinions about how the story should go out there. Right, I'll have to say the thing that's been... I don't want to keep harping on this, but legitimately, people being fucking weird. Oh, like, viewers, I'm gonna make this very clear. Viewers being weird about the RP has, like, kind of killed it a little bit for me. But I also gotta remember that this is just play pretend, and I hope you all remember that this is just play pretend and make believe. So I'm probably not gonna... Just because it seems to kind of fuel the fire on people thinking that it's okay to, like, send weird fucking messages to me. I'm not gonna really answer so many, like, BTS questions about the character or about my RP, just because it seems like some of you genuinely cannot tell the difference between reality and make-believe. And it's kind of a bummer. I don't know. It's something where it kind of sucks that I've had to say it so many times too, right? Like, you just gotta remember, you know, just because you have a favorite streamer doesn't mean, or, you know, a favorite RP character doesn't mean that you should bug and harass people who may have smaller view counts to do things for the sole benefit of your favorite streamer or your favorite RP character, right? Like, you gotta remember that, like, everyone is playing their character to the best of their ability. Everyone's trying to come together to tell a story. And a lot of us are in it either just for the fun of the game or because it's a performing arts medium that we really enjoy, that we find really inspirational, you know? Ooh, that's why. Okay. Then we're just gonna...
Alright. I gotta rob you now again. Hold on. You put your hands up.
Oh.
How old were we turning yesterday?
Remote control, remote device monitor,
25.
jail tablet. Okay, we're just gonna...
The big 25.
Oh, wow, we need those! Anyways, that's the end of my TED Talk. Just a reminder to people, for people to be chill.
Good morning.
Ah, good morning and good day.
You having a great day?
You know what? Thus far, quite well indeed. We'll see if the sun keeps shining upon us. How about yourself?
Well, you know, it kind of sucked that I was in here, but I'm leaving now. So it's not...
well, enjoy your freedom.
Thank you, officer.
Oh, not an officer. Welcome to Cleveland.
Oh, okay. See you on the other side of Cleveland.
Oh! Like, it's gotten to the point. I'm gonna be so for real.
I don't know. Somebody got lit up outside, bro.
Yeah, it sounds like it might have been in the parking lot. You
Oh,
all should be
It was
safe
at
here.
visitation. They left
Oh,
already.
it was? Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah, it was at visitation.
All
Can
right.
you guys, can you just call like EMS or something, please?
They smoked.
Is that possible? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
apparently.
like somebody just got shot at visitation.
I can certainly do that. Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Good
Ah.
morning.
Oh. Morning, Nancy.
What is happening?
Apparently there were some shots fired in visitation. That's quite literally all that the gentleman in the kitchen told me.
Who else is around?
I know not. Perhaps just myself right now. How are you doing? Oh,
I'm
other
here.
than my quite a lot of prisoners, I should say.
Yeah, there is actually quite a lot of prisoners, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. I'm just going around, just cleaning up stuff. I checked on people in the hospital.
How are they doing?
Still stable for the time being. I cleaned out their bandages. Probably when those gentlemen are done in the kitchen, I'm gonna grab some stuff to at least add to their glucose bags. Also switched out their saline and their blood, just in case. But I'll be checking on them periodically.
And how are you doing, Eliza?
I'm here.
How much time did you get fined?
Yeah, me too.
I have to say that that coat is quite befitting to you.
I'm not Cleveland, I'm a scientist. Right?
Mm. Have you made a decision then?
I don't know, because I always circle back to one of our prior conversations.
Mm.
And what concerns me is I can do nothing if I make that decision.
That is the...
And I don't know if that's more or less scary. But I think I've sat on a fence for a very long time. And hindsight, I suppose, is a big thing, isn't it?
Very much so.
None of that had to happen if we stopped them diffusing them. None of this had to happen. But I didn't do that. And I don't know why.
Probably, bro. Because she's been like, every time I saw her, she's been like putting out the grows up, so.
Do you know why?
You can hit her with her own words, you know? Oh my god, my second in command, bro. This is like, we haven't out there for a grows up, I'm a second in command.
Know why I didn't?
Oh god, bro.
Why?
I thought she had it. Which is an obnoxious thought to have, in hindsight.
Do you really believe that?
Yes.
Isn't that like saying, I thought you were able to defuse that bomb, where the reality is it's a guessing game, right? You don't really know.
Was it a guessing game? If that is such, then that very much shows my ignorance.
Yo, I got fucking destroyed, bro.
To my knowledge, she doesn't have those skills. None of them do, to my knowledge. Perhaps Lang.
I literally got ran over by a car.
It's part of me that thought that their previous, bank robbing, hacking lifestyles
How, like,
would come in handy.
everybody was under, like, as soon as I saw, I think it was Forehead running across.
I don't know whether I believe you, Eliza,
Hopped out my car and tried me.
You don't have to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or whether
And nobody else.
Yeah,
And then we're getting fucking lit up from every.
you're doing the same as what I'm doing.
Got lit up from every fucking angle
Oh.
after that, bro.
Be honest with you, Nancy, I'm no longer in the business of trying to convince people of whether or not I'm telling the truth.
I don't expect you to.
Who was the up?
Who is at the top of the ramp?
Spent so much time trying to do that when people are simply going to believe what they want to believe.
Like, okay, when I was fixing my car, like, who was at the top of the ramp?
Yeah.
That was for him. Oh, you're talking about no, Jaden.
I was always like that. I never used to care.
Yeah, the one that was ran.
I've never cared.
No. Jaden.
When
so
shit
after
goes
they rammed
south,
my car,
I pack it up,
after they rammed my
I move
car,
on, I build a new life.
on top of the ramp looking at Red Garage.
It's only when
Look at the highway. Or
people
look
came
at
into
the
my life that I
highway,
started to
stop
care
looking
for,
like that.
which I think I hate, but there's parts of me that don't.
Fuck. Bro, I'm not gonna lie,
That's when
Jaden's a bum,
shit
okay?
went south, I think.
This guy's making it impossible, bro.
But now I do, and I can't turn that off. And I don't know how to.
Somebody started running your car. We got close to it.
Do you want to turn it off?
Started shooting at him. And then we got lit up from every fucking corner, bro. I'll be real.
I think that life would be a much
Shot that
easier
bro.
ride if I could. Take, for example, Bazin. I can't imagine him putting much thought into what happened on Friday, if any at all. That might be spiteful of me to say, perhaps, but he's a tank, right? That's what he is. He'll do as told, go as far as needed. Not a second thought will pass through his mind as to what is right and what is wrong, and what you should do with life and what you should make of it and how you should rebuild. Maybe that's how I should be, but I can't turn it off.
Balance in all things, I suppose. It is a detriment to care too much. But not caring at all is just as bad, if not worse, I think.
But I'm at a point, Eliza, where I wish to aid them. I don't really wish to be a part of anything. I wish to be Nancy Oksana, but I haven't been for a very, very long time. But I can't turn off that I give a shit, so I would still like to aid them. But how does one do that?
Figure somewhere a little less public. Reconciling those two things. Seems damn near improbable. Both of us. We had to give up everything to join Babylon. Everything. And even the things we didn't give up, we ended up losing in the process. So now, when each passing day, our humanity is further stripped from us, we have to gain back what we gave up, what was lost, before our humanity is completely stripped away. And I don't know about you, but regardless of whether or not all of this ends up in a huge fucking inferno, I'd like to at least have some claim to a sliver of soul before it all ends. I know that sounds contradictory given the garb I am wearing right now. I think both of us are trying to do what we believe is right.
We are.
We both made a gamble. Donning these blood-soaked clothes, literally and metaphorically. Now the question is, do we see the gamble through?
I don't know anymore. Perhaps I wish that hindsight wasn't a thing, but it is. We'll never be able to get rid of that. I think hindsight is good at teaching you lessons. But the reality is we can sugarcoat it however we wish to sugarcoat it, but the events of Friday didn't have to happen if we stopped it in the first place. So how can I really sit there and say, I'm trying to help them when I didn't? Now you could argue, okay, if I'd have stopped them, then the roost is up, right? But neither of them are out of the woods yet. We could still lose them. Complications, anything.
Do you believe we could have stopped this from happening?
In my heart of hearts, no. Because I think if we had tried to do that, I think it would have just ended up us, or we'd have been shot. But then would I have died knowing I did the right thing over pondering whether I didn't?
I agree with your assessment.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not on the PD side at all. I wouldn't have done the entire resistance if I thought that PD, the marshals, any law enforcement were right. I don't think that either.
I don't think that of you. In fact, I think you are one of the few people that doesn't look at this in a black and white binary. There's so many facets to what is going on. I think one of the chief issues that we're confronting here is the people who haven't joined Cleveland aren't traitors. They're not defectors. And not everyone in Cleveland is on the same page either, but it is troubling the growing numbers that are suddenly raucously pro-faceless. Every time I hear them cheer over the radio, it makes my blood run cold.
Yeah, I mean, I came into this not really knowing a lot about the Faceless, if I'm completely honest with you. And I still don't really, because I've not seen or been at the brunt of what I'm told the Faceless is and will do.
Mm-hmm.
I have more knowledge because I've spoken to people about them and what they are. So I still don't truly know if what I'm being told is real.
Perspectives. I know not if you have spoken with Skipper, but I think of anyone he could probably give the boldest and most brutally honest take as to one side of the business that they deal. some of the people out there see them as the cool cartel that gives them guns and drugs to sell. Others see them as a shadowy cabal that has secret dealings with branches of the government and moves in strange ways, pulling threads and marionettes in the background. Others have a bone to pick with them and a personal grudge that needs to be settled.
But I suppose that's why it's confusing, because I don't have a personal grudge with the Faceless. I never have.
Why would you?
But I do have an issue with people I care for, regardless of now their feelings towards me, which will have changed immensely. I do have an issue with that, and them being essentially sent to a slaughter. But perhaps I can't stand here and say that when I didn't do anything.
Like you said, hindsight.
But now we're between a rock and a hard place. Because I can't help if I'm not a part of Cleveland.
But as a part of Cleveland, we are inherently complicit with whatever happens.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. And whatever Saab decides to do is what we've decided to do. That's how it looks.
Precisely. I know I've made my mind up, at least at the present moment, on how I'm going to proceed forward, but I hope you know I will not think any less of you regardless of what your decision is.
I know.
None of us are going to make the perfect choice here.
I just want it to be right for the people, you know?
I do
And
too.
no matter what decision, it doesn't feel right.
It's really starting to feel like there is no correct decision.
Gosh. Nancy Oksana 6 months ago would have simply chosen self-preservation and would already be working on building a life for herself after all this blows over and we do our sentence and can move on with a new life. And here I am, debating it for days and days on end as to what I'm doing. If it's right, if it's wrong. I told you, having people in your life is a very, very bad thing. Life was easier without it.
It's better with it. Even when it hurts. And even when you lose them.
Oh yeah, they're gone. I made that bed, and I have to lay in that. And that doesn't mean I still don't want to help them if I can.
Where would she be? Nancy Oksana from 6 months ago, if she were to follow that path, make that new life. Where would she be? What would she be doing right now?
she would probably have taken a plea deal. She would have never thrown anyone under the bus. But she would have admitted to the crimes. She would have tried to get out of here, and she would have disappeared. She would have started working for another organization that gave her a purpose. That paid her.
That's certainly an upgrade.
Yeah, it is, but I find myself in a very similar scenario. Regardless, don't I? Because when you think about it, in Cleveland, we don't really have anyone. Because Saab has lost the plot and doesn't care anymore. He just wants this domination of this prison. For it to be his. He doesn't care who gets in the way of that. People I didn't help on Friday will never speak to me again. So really, what is the difference? Aside from I'm in four walls rather than being on the outside of them.
Funny how the paths of destiny seem to wind and converge into similar places, regardless of what choices we make.
Yeah. I know what happened to that faceless doctor, and you do too. But I don't intend to do anything about it unless he admits it.
I think you and I are on the same page.
And if he does, then I will happily stand up and thank him. Because he did what I was too weak to do. Too slow to do. Too conflicted to do. Because I could have just done it and I didn't.
I'm not going to say a thing. But my only regret with that is that we couldn't use her to get information. But then with the chaos that was going around, I don't even know if we could have used that as proper cover.
In your history of working with faceless assets, have they ever been willing to help you? Or have they been totally brainwashed that they would do anything and everything for faceless and that's it?
I've never really worked with any faceless assets. For lack of a better phrase. Like, I've spoken to individuals who I know were assets of the faceless. I'll say some of them were surprisingly forthcoming with information that ended up being confirmed later.
So then why do they do it? Why are they a part of it to just throw it all under the bus? That will never make sense to me, so perhaps I am more fitted to this life than I think, because throwing that to the bus seems crazy.
Your guess
Would
seems
I-
as good as mine.
Would I offer to help marshals to then fuck them over? Yes. Would I make them think I was helping? Yes. Would I ever actually do it for those people I care about? No. Maybe I should be doing that.
It's all a calculated risk, though, right?
Yeah. Especially when the man behind that is a compulsive liar. Very much so.
Mhm.
You know, when I made that deal to take them, obviously if they were going to take them by helicopter, they were going to shoot it out of the sky. That was
I'll check on CJ.
that was no option.
Good afternoon, Elda. El?
Hello.
No apologies needed. I know not when was the last time they were checked on, but when I woke up, I just did a general switching of their bandages, check to see if their saline needed refills.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's actually just what we were about to do. Come in here. We
Okay.
checked on him this morning, but
Perfect. Then I will I will leave you to do your work and I will not disturb you. If there's anything I can do to be of assistance, please do let me know.
absolutely. Thank you.
Of course. I wish I had a definitive answer.
Me too.
But I understand we spoke about this already, but I do understand why you tried to broker that deal, because you never know, right? You never know if he's telling the truth or not.
I mean, he wasn't. There's simply no way. I spent 2 weeks talking to that man. There is no way that he's telling the truth. There's no way.
With 2 lives on the line.
But maybe that's crazy in itself. Maybe agreeing to take them to a hospital is crazy in itself.
I wouldn't say that's crazy. I mean,
I just needed them to not die.
I couldn't really think outside of the current the circumstance. Like, in that moment, but even with my futile
I have a question
efforts-
for you guys. Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt if you guys are having a conversation.
Ask away.
This is more like a morals thing. Do you think it's morally right that we want to execute Pepe just for the sake of it?
For the sake of it? You want my honest answer? No.
I just feel like executing him to send a message is morally wrong.
I agree.
I just want to talk to somebody that's not myself, and
I think
I'll,
one could examine many philosophical schools of thought and try to find any justification for that. And even the most utilitarian of minds would even say that's not justifiable.
I think the only way that I would do it would be because we were bargaining for our own people, and it was our last hope. I don't particularly like law enforcement. They took my whole life from me, a life that I loved.
Spicy! Oh, Nancy!
But I'm not going to become a monster because I live in Cleveland. Executing someone for nothing seems nonsensical.
Yeah, it's just been playing on my mind a lot, and I'm thinking about it a lot right now, and I just don't want to go insane, so wanted to talk to somebody about it.
Not going insane at all. Is this something that has been proposed or announced definitively?
Big Douglas, she said, we're going to execute Pepe on Monday to send a message if PD just want to keep bombing the prison.
And when did you say that?
Was it Friday, Hilda? It was Friday, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Then no, I don't agree with doing it for no purpose. If they had one of us, and it was used as a bargaining tool, then different. If they took one of our lives, yeah, it's different. I'd happily do it myself, actually. But for nothing? What a waste.
Just because he can. It would be a waste.
My soul. Thank you.
Of course.
If you guys need anything, we'll be in the...
Appreciate it.
I think you
I need to
greatly-
find you, Hilda, because I need some training later.
Okay, yeah, just whenever.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that's my difficulty, is everything right now feels so nonsensical.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm not an idiot. That deal I made is a surefire way for me to be utterly fucked, I think. Despite the fact they say, yes, you'll be able to come back because they've got Pepe. I'm not an idiot. I know that won't be the case. But I couldn't find another way around any of it. Not even slightly. And then the idea of the faceless doctor sent me west even more. And I thought I just simply can't ever imagine them waking up,
Eat Squire, thank you
their
for the prime.
hatred towards me anyway when they awaken, because I did nothing. I couldn't then imagine topping that with, oh, and by the way, you're now a faceless asset and you probably owe the faceless because we called doctors for you. Because that's how the faceless works, right? From what I've worked out. I don't care. I don't care it was Saab that called. Anyone they can get their claws into, they're going to do it.
Sounds to me like you understand the faceless a lot more than you perhaps think.
I think I had a good long chat with Bajon.
Is that so?
He was very set on that being the case for who the Faceless are. That they will never care. They will take from everyone and anyone. They will never have, for want of a better word, favorite people who they will allow to benefit from the Faceless and also live their life. He made that very clear. And I couldn't live with myself knowing that they would wake up and I would have to tell them that. When they've been through so much, to not be a part of it and been tortured for days on end, to not be an asset.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Simply by physically being in Cleveland, they are going to be forced into it anyways.
You think?
Growing increasingly apparent, yes.
Why do you think it's growing increasingly apparent? Something's happened?
Now just by physically being here, they are going to be subject to any and all consequences that we are. Like, let us say that the Faceless sincerely believe that someone from Cleveland executed their prized Dr. Asher. You think they're going to take that in stride? Probably unleash the wrath of the seven hells upon this place. Wipe it clean.
So much like we in Babylon, because we wore the uniform, were put into one group regardless of what anyone did. Sister Anya wasn't a part of drug trafficking or weapons manufacturing, yet she still has the charge.
Precisely.
So you think anyone within these walls will be a target of that? And hell, they
Regardless
probably
of
already
that.
have every single person's name here on a list, right?
I mean, the marshals and the PD have no issue doing collective punishment on this place, despite their protestations to the contrary. Faceless aren't gonna care. They're gonna get what they're looking for, and fuck the rest.
So then we do what? Because we're obviously against law enforcement. What they did to us, the whole resistance proved that. I didn't do that for nothing. I didn't not think that through before I walked into that. Hell, I sat and wrote radio scripts. I believed in it that much. But then we also have the Faceless. And how the fuck did this relatively small group of people with relatively few assets counter that?
I'll admit that is what I'm trying to currently discover. I'm holding on to the journey of exploration, with the hopes that the answer will reveal itself. Otherwise, I will fall into my old habit of analysis paralysis and do nothing. Even if I fail, I want to at least try.
But that's where I feel like I'm at. I feel I'm at a point of paralysis. But maybe that was what we're supposed to be, Eliza. Maybe we're supposed to be the fence sitter because the fence sitter can always help multiple sides when it's needed.
I understand why people, well, you may disagree with what I'm about to say, perhaps. May even be saying this prematurely, but I don't see myself as a fence sitter at all.
Perhaps that's my issue.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm for, what I'm against. I'm also very abreast of the consequences I will be facing by virtue of this demonic tango I am dancing. To people outside of my current circumstances, it will look like I have sold out and given up on my convictions. If anything, this is the strongest manifestation of my convictions that I can muster. Yeah, I'm wearing red. Sometimes to score, you have to play ball.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Those are my thoughts on it, at least.
But you do realize we are sort of our own entity at this point.
The fact that you're even saying that is giving me more surety and security than I've felt in a fucking while.
But to recruit to this entity is going to be incredibly difficult. Because those of Cleveland are not now in it for what we were originally in it for, which was to counter the corruption of the government, continue the resistance. They're not in it for that. Hell, when I see Speedy and Harry running around wanting to torture people or control, I know damn well they're not in it for what we originally were.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to be quite concerned that we might be the only two that are in it for what we thought it originally was.
There are some who I think may be on similar pages to us, but we may
Out of
have
interest,
to
who do you think?
exercise caution. Madam President, for one.
Yeah, I would agree. Very, very hard for that, actually, the conversation I had late on Friday night.
She has taken on an improbable burden. I do not envy her at all.
When I had a conversation with her on Friday, she said, I have to keep my position, don't I?
Mm.
And I said, yes. Because if she's not it, fuck knows who else will be. And what we can't have is two Saabs.
No. Clevin, I'm not 100% certain about, but hoping I can get some more insight from him.
That's interesting you see that from Clevin, because I don't.
You don't?
I only see him fight valiantly and work on getting Akram up and running. But actually, I've never seen him do anything to the inverted commas prisoners.
Heavy asterisk next to his name. And one significant individual that, I'll have to say, I haven't heard from in about a week. Bobby.
Yeah.
Very.
I called him today, actually. That's weird you say that.
I'm quite keen to get his insight on things because he was, up until he was able to gain some modicum of freedom, he was one of the original brainchildren behind at least the ideal that Cleveland started out as.
You also joined Babylon for very specific reasons.
That is very true.
It's funny, I was speaking to Helen Highwater yesterday. I was catching up with her at visitation, and she
Ah.
brought up Bobby, and she said she was concerned for him, that she hopes that he is okay. She wouldn't want him being a victim of anything, I suppose. No, I don't think Bobby is silly enough to be that. I think he's very capable of making his own decisions.
Very much so. There's a lot of people that care about him out there as well, so if he ever needs an out, he could seize upon it quite easily as he returned.
I just don't feel as though we're doing enough. That's my only concern.
I agree with you. Making the right move at the right time is very delicate work. Thing I'm trying to exercise my thoughts on is, it may not feel the most flashy, but observing, gathering information, understanding who is doing what, where, and hopefully, that'll lead to us discerning the why. Why have Key and McNulty reach out? Why have Big Dog call that number? Why offer that favor? Why cash
Is that
in
the
on
order of
favor?
events?
If I recall,
Faceless spoke to McNulty to get McNulty to reach out.
Faceless spoke to McNulty. McNulty pulls Alfonso aside, gives him a phone, tells him to call one of the numbers in that phone. Alfonso calls. Charlie answers. Charlie makes an offer. Alfonso pretends to be split about it, but I think he wanted to go with it from jump. Makes the call when we take over the prison. Whether or not that call needed to be made is a whole other question entirely, but the call is made nonetheless. Aid is rendered. Then, and this is where it's a little fuzzy, I don't know if Charlie contacted Alfonso directly or if McNulty passed on the message to Alfonso what the repayment for the favor was. Blueprints and footage of the prison, of which McNulty gathered himself and passed over to them. Now, it's been 2, 3 more times since then that the red button has been pushed. The red button is being pushed with increasing frequency, and as far as I know at present, unless that marching on Los Santos is one of the repayments.
What?
Oh, did you hear Alfonso's announcement that we're going to be marching with the Faceless upon Los Santos sometime next week or 2 weeks from now?
When the bloody hell did that happen?
Oh, I believe he announced that on Friday. If memory serves correctly. Now isn't that something? And now, we have the Faceless openly bragging, posting on Twitter, and hacking into people's personal devices to send out cryptic messages to what means and what end? I mean, hell if I know.
Out of interest, what kind of cryptic messages are those?
Have you seen them? Oh, I
No.
presume not. Do you have either a jail tablet or a pixel pad?
I have a jail tablet.
Oh, great! They have another video.
Another
right.
video?
Mm-hmm. Just opened it up. Jesus, fuck me.
Oh my god! When was that put on there?
I just opened the app. Do you mind me if I take a moment to take a
No.
look at this?
I'm going to use the bathroom and then I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay, excellent. Oh, I just wanted to show you something. I didn't know there was a new fresh hell upon us. Chat! Bro, Zach, I really do feel like a fucking clown. That is so funny. All right, wait, hold on, chat. I have to turn the Sag farming music off.
Everything finds its proper place. Every smile on every face.
This shit is nightmarish. What the fuck? I hate it! Chat, that's so scary! Whoa, wait, that's familiar. Oh, no.
When did you stop believing?
When I realized the city wasn't breaking, it was decaying. There's a difference. Clay is slower, quieter. People learn to live with it.
Can it be fixed?
People always ask how to fix something. They almost never ask whether it's already too far gone. A rotten foundation doesn't become stronger because you paint the walls.
Then what happens?
Well, eventually, every structure reaches the moment where it can no longer carry its own weight. Suppose you can call that collapse, or you can call it renewal.
And you believe that moment is coming, McNulty?
No. I think it's already here.
I am gonna throw up! Ah! Stop! It's so scary! What the fuck? I'm gonna have nightmares about this. Stop! This fucking paranormal activity! I can't. That's fucking... Chat, this is... This video of him coming down the stairs legitimately is activating like a fight or flight response in me. I am freaking out. Bro, look at this. Why is he moving like that? Ah, he's a ghost. Fuck off. No. Oh, my jeebies are heavied. Snick a Snick, thank you for the 7 months. God, oh, look at this bitch right here. Oh my god. Chat, I'm freaking out. Oh god, I hate it. That is so fucking scary! I need to get out. I need to take a walk. Fuck off. I don't know what, chat. That is so, here's the thing. That is such an innocuous thing. Obviously, it's just a regular video of someone going down the stairs, but something about like the motion blurring that's going on is so unsettling to me. Like, it's so upsetting. I know! Sack! It's so upsetting! I need to get up. I need to walk around. Oh, I'm so fucked. Shit. Oh, man. Bro, I don't want to have to perma Eliza, but that's kind of where this is leading, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Everyone's gonna have to perma. There isn't even gonna be a 5.0. Wait, Decoy, now that you say it's like YouTube poop, that actually makes me feel better. Roll for mental fortitude? Zach, I don't... Like... Brother, like, it's... We're gonna have to... Yeah, that sounds about fucking right! Chat, I wish I could say that I was overreacting for the sake of embellishing because I'm streaming and I'm being inherently performative, but this is chat. This ain't looking good. And we got fucking Horseman. We got this fucking... I don't give a shit about everything finding its proper place. I don't give a fuck. Then we got this horseman-ass motherfucker over here being like, actually, I think everything's already far too rotted. Actually, I think Los Santos deserves to die. Yeah, I bet you think that. I bet you think that. I think everything's too rotted. Yeah, everything's rotted for you. Fucking which one are you, huh? Famine? Brother! Get a hobby! Get a job! Leave her alone! And are those multiple... fuck me. Are those multiple blue masks? Like, who are you? You got fucking white in the center, and then a fucking Slenderman? Where the fuck is this? Chat, don't answer that if you know. Oh, man. Is the reason that they gave Eliza the Epsilon building is because of the whole paradigm shift thing? Chat, that probably is what it's all about, right? This whole New World Order cult-ass motherfuckers. Ugh. Chat, I'm just thinking about a different pathway where if they would have brainwashed Eliza straight from jump, and if Dr. Wilde didn't die, I'm so scared as to where Eliza as a character would be right now. Brother, she'd be so on board. She'd be like, yeah, absolutely New World Order. Yeah, also Eliza's more than capable of doing things without CJ's input, so let's go down this rabbit hole, shall we?
Everything finds its proper place. Every smile on every face is coming. Something is coming.
When did you stop believing?
When I realized the city wasn't breaking, it was decaying. there's a difference. Clay is slower, quieter. People learn to live with it.
Can it be fixed?
People always ask how to fix something. They almost never ask whether it's already too far gone. A rotten foundation doesn't become stronger because you paint the walls.
Then what happens?
Well, eventually, every structure reaches the moment where it can no longer carry its own weight. Suppose you can call that collapse, or you can call it renewal.
And
This
you
is
believe that
insane.
moment is coming, McNulty?
No. I think it's already here.
Videographer has the same instincts as Eliza, zooming in on the fucking fire. Whoa, I didn't mean to tap there, but I'll have to say that's one of the more nightmare-inducing things I've ever watched.
Did you listen to the audio as well?
Everything finds its proper place. Oh. No, hold on.
Go to the next tab, audio, and listen to that.
Are you familiar with spectrograms, Nancy?
No, actually. Is that what you think it is?
Let's, I'm going to take a jaunt over to the office. Chat, this is nuts! Cause it was one of the... I'm trying to remember which one of the broadcasts that we plopped, because there was that spectrogram from, the video. That is what it was for! It was telling them that that was one of the ways that they were relaying messages! Holy shit! Oh my god, chat. That in itself wasn't a message, it was a clue!
Good
Good evening, Madam President.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
You seen the tablets, the faceless?
No. Oh, have things changed?
Yep.
Some updates. I'm just gonna be working on something on the computer here real quick. Okay, what do I need? Audacity? Hold on. Hold on. Everything finds its proper place. Not that. Hold on. Okay, not you. You. Everything finds its proper place. Not you. Alright, chat. We're gonna fucking crack this shit. Straight up jump. Okay, you... can I don't even know if I can do what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna try to do it anyway. Alright, hopefully I don't crash. No. Hopefully I don't crash my shit by doing this at the same time. Incorrect file type! Okay. Okay. Hold on. I might have to... Oh, wait, could I... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna close you, and then I'm gonna... Okay, chat, I really hope my computer doesn't crash with me running all of this at the same time, but we'll see! Whew! Okay, chat, we're back in it! Dan the Snowman, there probably are. I'm just doing this in the dumbest way possible. Also, ignore my fucking YouTube edit stuff. Embarrassing. Okay, I don't like... Yes. Change? Chat, I've become such a DaVinci Resolve truther. Holy shit, I am such a fan. Okay. Then we're gonna... I'm doing this in the dumbest way possible. Okay, I need audio only. Do I do... I think I'll just download different versions and see what the fuck happens. And then we'll just plop this in fucking you? Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, that's not ominous at all.
Do you listen to the audio tab as well?
Oh my
We'll
god,
do
there's
that,
also
and then
an
we'll
audio
do
tab.
MP3.
Yep. There's also a surveillance tab that has nothing on it.
Yeah. I guess I could have rendered both. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. Revered, thank you so much for the sub! Alright, we did that. We're gonna yeet. And then we're gonna go back to you. Because I think we can... I don't care. I think... Wait, really? Kami-sama, I just started dink-donking around with DaVinci Resolve, and I'm having a
Wait,
really
is this
good time.
audio one live?
It's not live, no. Just
I
recording.
probably want you.
Okay, I'll check in a sec. Mine might be
Wait.
kind of weird.
Plot spectrum? Wait, I probably should. Oh, this doesn't mean anything to me.
Wait, when did this one at Vespucci Beach pop up? The satellite.
Ham radio. Oh, brother, I'm not smart
Wasn't
enough
there
to
always
know
8?
any of this. Hold on. View? Wait, hold on.
There
I gotta
are-
Google something real quick. I gotta look something up. Decoy,
there's
thank you so
8.
much for the 200 bits. I really appreciate it.
But if you pull up the satellite tab, there's one on Vespucci Beach too.
How to enable spectrogram view? And then spectrogram. Yeah, but how do I do it? Here's a mono record. Click on the track name in the track.
But I don't. Oh no,
control
it is on the
panel,
feed. Never mind. Just looks so
which
different.
opens the track drop-down menu.
What the fuck?
No, wrong. Oh. Ah! This man is a fucking genius. Whoever the fuck has been working on... Oh, man. Do you ever look at something so brilliant that it legitimately pisses you off? Because, chat, because we were trying to figure out the spectrogram from that old... was it the... which broadcast was it? that had the view of the echelon with the spectrogram stuff on it. That's what that immediately made me think of. Okay. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Hold on.
The fuck is that?
Nearby meth dealer. Okay, so there are
Eliza's just trying to
so
have a
many
look
things.
now.
Okay, we're gonna have to
He thinks
rewatch
it might
that
be a
video because
spectrogram.
there's so many stuff in there that is from conversations Eliza was having with people like Mikey Stargo and Frank and even fucking Edgar from like almost a year ago. Wait, where is the... Hold on. Hold on. I want to see something. RQ. I don't even know. Do I have... Hold on. Hold on. Because I don't even think we have... Please don't crash. Okay, we need... Not you. Not you. Oh, fuck. I don't even know where to look. Because we have... Not you. Is it... I don't want to go through all of that. No, not you. There's... Oh, man. I'm trying to remember. Not you. Is it you? It might not be you. I'm trying to remember because there was a point where we were trying to spectrogram some of the different, broadcasts that Eliza heard because of that one image that we got. It's not gonna be Jetsam. It's not gonna be this. Oh man, did I save this somewhere else? I probably did, because I'm fucking annoying. Trying to... Did we even save it here? Oh,
This is
God.
just a random guess, but in the first video, you know when it like kind of cuts out from the satellite imagery and goes to a pan of the city? It's panning in.
Oh, wait, is it under
Yeah.
the Denzel stuff?
Do those sound like slot machine noises to you?
Let me see.
And then it starts
The
panning in on the casino.
Wait, hold on. Where the fuck... Hold on. Where the hell... Hold on, chat. I don't remember where any of our stuff is. Hold on. This is what I get for not sorting through Eliza's bullshit. Because we have so much nonsense. Okay, it's not that. It's gonna be... I don't even know how far back to look. Oh, gosh, I don't even know how far back to look. Hello, Nicole! Hi! Okay, it's gotta be probably from May forward. Because I could have sworn I took pictures of that. I could have fucking sworn. ¿Dónde está? Okay, because okay, this will be July. Where? Not that. Maybe... August? No. Oh, chat. It is gonna kill me. Oh, it's actually killing me. I don't remember. Oh, man. I don't even know.
I don't know.
it was it was a video with a broadcast that I believe Frank showed Eliza. I'm trying to remember. I could have sworn we had pictures of it too. But now I don't remember where it is. Oh, this is killing me! Oh, this is actually killing me. Oh, I thought we had pictures of it and everything. Where the fuck is it? Because we were doing goofy Photoshop shit. Oh my god. This is what I get. This is what I get for— Ah, you! Fucking you! This is from January. Wait, do I have the plain you? It's from the Cold War broadcast. Okay, so there was a broadcast that I'm trying to remember. Is it from— I think it was from— oh man, chat, I'm trying to recall. It was a video that had the voiceover about the Cold War and how there were secret messages in the radio signals and whatnot. Yeah, the Echelon. Okay, wait, we have this labeled, so I have it in this file somewhere. I just legitimately do not remember. Wait, can I actually search? Hold on. Wait, did I just label it and never put it in here? Honestly, that sounds about right. Hold on. God damn. It's because I never put it in there, that's why. Because I remember Eliza and CJ spoke about it. Because it had that transcript that was about— what was the name of the program? Fuck, dude. But it was about the Cold War program where it was all about, like, surveillance and sending messages and whatnot. So, odds are there are other broadcasts that have the message explicitly typed out. Hold on. But this is the first time we've seen, like, an actual message legitimately being like, oh, sue. We'll have to revisit our notes about it at some point, because we've been— oh man, it's been a hot minute since we dink-donked around with spectrogram stuff, but I wonder what this has to do. I wonder if this is one of the ways that, like, the man in white maybe sends triggers to people. I could be wrong, though. I also remember we spiraled because this red line on the graph lined up with the radio tower. Still haven't been able to figure out what that's about, but... huh. This is interesting to me. Oh, okay, yeah, it was called Echelon.
This week's calls.
Chronicle, did you say?
This week's Chronicle.
Yes, please.
Sure.
Yeah, most of it's about the faceless, to be honest.
Oh, good.
What?
Thank you.
I only have one copy, so you guys have to share.
I want
Okay,
to—
thank you.
I just took some bandages
Not
and tourniquets.
you.
All right, sounds good.
I want to know what the fuck is
Did you want to
going
read
on
it first, Nancy?
you.
I
Yeah, if you're not going to read it right now, I'll read it.
What's going
Did we ever? Probably not, because we got into a fight instead. I'm gonna see if I can plot where these satellites are.
34. Okay, chat, walk with me here, right? If we're looking at the audio here, we're looking at 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, approaching the end of 4.0 into 5.0. Chat, do you see where I'm walking? Do you see where I'm walking? Walk with me here, walk with me here, all right? And then if you click on it and it's inverted, whoa. So, 34.0 is when NoPixel's gonna end. Stupid. That's the spectrogram of the audio.
Oh God. Oh dear.
Wait, you're on to something, nearby meth dealer. Perfectly,
Fuck.
It's good.
Oh shit.
I'll tinker around with it a little bit later to see if there's more to be mined from it, but that's
Do you think that's strange timing?
pretty
With them and us?
straightforward. No, I think it's on purpose.
Hmm.
No, especially with the video with the satellites, our proximity to them. And the inherent fact that the Life Invader CEO, who's also a co-owner of Badger, has been retwatting their twats with satellite locations.
Sorry, reverse?
Daniel Stone, current CEO of Life Invader, has been on Twatter retwatting some of the faceless twats, the ones with the number 8 and then a split image of 2 locations with satellites on them. Or the satellite and the tower fenced in. He retwatted one. Let me double check here.
So Daniel Stone has been retwatting the faceless posts.
Precisely.
So I'm going to read you this article right now. Last week, we brought you news of several faceless operations that have been taking place across the last few weeks. These operations have involved stealing high-grade military equipment from Darkstone. We also brought you news of a Life Invader employee named Ethan Hayes being kidnapped. This week, we can bring you more news of why Ethan was kidnapped and events that unfolded and ultimately led to the radio signals being broadcast across the city. We'll start with the kidnapping of Ethan. He was kidnapped during a Life Invader seminar that took place at the FIB building. We later found out that Ethan was eventually returned unharmed. However, sources close to Life Invader who informed us that a USB was stolen from Ethan's person. Having this USB in the possession of the Faceless was extremely dangerous for Life Invader, as their servers would have to be replaced. Daniel Stone, a Life Invader employee, called us to inform us that they had 18 hours to survive before the servers were replaced. Anyone that's read the newspaper before will not be surprised to know we took that as an opportunity to install cameras in and around Life Invader to capture some footage. Shortly afterwards, 2 cars pulled up outside and 4 hostages were revealed. Faceless assets entered the building, 4 assets kept the hostages company at either entrance, whilst 2 headed to the server room. The city would experience 2 blackouts as the assets hacked into the servers. After around 30 minutes, the hacks were complete and a chase began. Over the next 24 hours, it became very clear that the Faceless had been successful in their attempts to hack into Life Invader. Posts on social media alluded to tablets being at risk and were shortly followed by a state announcement confirming the risk. Satellites popped up all over the city, and we've been hearing strange signals from each one. The next phase of the Faceless plan is not clear, but one thing is crystal clear. The next stage of their plan has begun, or as one radio signal says, the transition has begun. So from that, what I'm getting at is that Daniel Stone may have given those servers up, because why would he have contacted Frank Skinner to say that they had 18 hours to survive before the servers were replaced, and then start retweeting Faceless posts?
That's very interesting.
Like, I simply don't understand why you would do that. Why would you tip off the newspaper and then be complicit on Twitter? Did he think he was going to get away with it? Maybe? But then you're an idiot, because if you're complicit on Twitter, then people are going to put 2 and 2 together.
The image that he retweeted was the one where the 2 images was at Noose and at Vinewood Bowl. Or I should say Vinewood Bowl on top, Noose on the bottom. Noose being a government facility that the marshals utilize at times.
Is that the one off of fuck, what road is that? Off of Sonora Freeway?
That is correct, yes indeed.
Oh wait, sorry, is it Palomino Freeway? Yeah. Near Sustancia.
So the numbers 6135 12 5 19 19 spell out Faceless.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently underneath one of their logos were the words signal acquired and awaiting broadcast, which we kind of had gathered might be the case anyway.
I wish we could turn this map stuff off, but we'll just roll with it. Golf course. That. I'll admit one of the things I was going to work on today is try to decipher what direction the satellites are pointing towards. Because we have our theories,
Well,
but
interestingly enough,
we have to be
someone
so
in this
careful.
newspaper has done exactly that.
Oh, have they plotted
Wait,
them
what?
all out?
Yeah,
Do you all have an extra copy by chance?
No, but maybe we can get some.
Yeah, I think we need 3 copies so that we can all read this at the same time because this is a lot of information.
Okay, I'm calling Frank.
I should note,
Hey, Frank, how's it going?
this is information that they were allowed.
Not
to
too bad.
read.
I was wondering if you would mind
Exactly.
bringing up a few
God
copies
knows
of
what
the
else is
paper
involved.
for us.
I did have a conversation with Frank the other day
Oh.
where he implied that there was a lot that they did not put in the newspaper.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you think you'd talk to us?
Yeah.
Do I think he'd talk to us? Yes. Do I think he'd be honest? No.
Oh my god. No, no, no. I'll come myself.
But-
I'll come myself to grab them from you. All right. Yeah. Just let me know when you're here and I'll grab them. Okay. Thanks, Frank. Bye. Well, I do know that Frank was trying to get a hold of me to ask me some questions about something that was supposed to be in the paper this week. I don't know what it was because every time he called, I either missed it or we were getting, shot at. So he will bring up a few copies in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Mm.
We should pause then because you need to see this image in front of you
Oh, God. Okay.
as we discuss.
I'm thinking.
How are you feeling after Friday, Andy?
I'll hold that thought.
I feel like I need to have a uninterrupted conversation with Sab for sure.
Hell yeah.
Think
How
he'll
are
give you
guys
that?
feeling? I think he will. It's just will other people. If other people want to keep coming and bothering us, I'm gonna just start telling people to fuck off.
That's not on other people. That's for Sabon saying no and having that
Yeah.
conversation with you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna tell people to just fucking leave. I think Sab will, but there's just a lot of very strong and loud voices around here, you know?
So Sab won't. That's contradictory.
As long as, you know
If
what,
Sab
I'll just
wanted
have
to, he could tell people to fuck off.
Oh, it's true. Actually, on Friday, we were trying to have one. Told people to leave us the fuck alone. And then, unfortunately, I think we started getting bombed or shot again. At this point, I feel like I'm losing track of when we're getting bombed or shot throughout the day.
You have to keep that position. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. His second in command?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know he's lost his mind, right?
You agree, Eliza? If somebody else was in second in command, things will get very, very bad very quickly.
I very much agree with you there. Yes.
All right, well then here's the hard part. How do I do that with unfortunately what I know?
Were you considering stepping down?
Fuck no.
So then how were you intending to do it?
I mean, he could remove me if he finds out what I know. If he's that mad, you know? If he's that upset about what happened. But he was also that upset about what happened with Queenie, and I put her life ahead of someone else's, so that is... I'm hoping that's where his heart lies.
With Queenie? You think that?
I mean, you saw how fucking upset he was. He was screaming that we had to do anything to save her.
His actions didn't speak that.
His actions ahead of that, no, they really did not.
Anyone can speak it into existence.
I'm just hoping
Well,
the fact
even
that
I did, I
we-
suppose, and you can say that, and I honestly believe it. Everything could have be prevented, and I could have done that, but I didn't. So I can't stand there and then say I didn't want that to happen. Same principle, I suppose.
I'm just hoping that the fact that we actually did what needed to be done to save her is enough of a factor to him.
It's not.
I tried calling him, assuming he's still resting today.
So you think his actions after the matter suffice?
How so? I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I'm following.
You said how he behaved after, when he realized that Queenie was almost lifeless, sort of proves he cares.
I don't know what is going on in his mind, to be honest. It's like he has these moments of, I don't know, like what I don't want to say insanity, but like what? I don't understand how you can be so willing to send somebody out there to do something that you're not willing to do yourself, and then be upset and surprised when a mine goes off that you sent them to. I guess I just don't get it. The concept. I'm just hoping that with how upset he was with Queenie, maybe there is a way to talk to him about things.
I disagree, but I hope you're wrong. I'm wrong, sorry. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know how to stop the people that are willing to spill anyone's blood and everyone's blood in order to get their way, do what they think needs to be done, or however they want to phrase it. I just don't want to spill people's blood that we don't need to. It is just unnecessary if we're just going to make it as simple as possible. There's too much focus on things that are not the problem.
And that's your job to fix.
And I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
What are you going to do to do that?
Chat. The more I think about it,
I don't fully have an answer yet.
the more I think about it, chat.
You're going to need a plan by tomorrow.
I know.
Otherwise, it's just going to be the same as what's happened for the last 2 weeks.
I think Eliza's mission failed. I think Eliza's mission failed, chat. That's what I'm starting to think. And it's something I was thinking about just with like the placement, but I want to make sure.
This is the hard part.
But I think
Him
Eliza's
laying down some law,
to stop
if we're going to look at it from his perspective.
Blowing up Epsilon.
He's probably laying down more law, one, to appease some people that maybe don't think that he's a strong leader, or people that could possibly overthrow him. Oh, I think Frank's here with our newspapers. Hey, are you here? All right, I will come up. Are you at the gate? All right, I will come grab them. 2 minutes. Okay, bye. Yeah. Looking at it from his perspective, there's a lot of people that want blood, and I'm wondering if that's why. But then again, If everybody's dead, who's fighting the war? Who's here to help us? Nobody.
I know that I was a little harsh. But what I'm terrified of is that she has no real plan.
I'm glad you were honest with her.
And in these moments, you have to have a plan.
What that plan could possibly be. It's easy for me to say what I would do if I were in her shoes, but circumstances are drastically more different than anything I could imagine.
And it's the age-old issue that we have, I suppose. Striking at the right moment. Same thing.
Precisely.
Because if she loses that power, then she's locked out of a lot of things that she needs access to in order to help.
Precisely. It's good you said something. Too many people fake politeness to her face. Especially if we're going to survive this. We'll have to be open to hearing and giving uncomfortable truths.
Yeah. I'm going to hear a lot of uncomfortable truths when they finally awaken.
I have a share of the blame. A lot of people have a share of the blame, too, Nancy. I hope you do not burden yourself with this on your own.
But only I could have acted. No one could have acted for me.
That is true. Thank you very much. 47. Ugh.
Well, how do you guys feel about what happened?
On Friday?
Unforced error.
Yeah. Now that it's a few days later.
I think I feel worse about it than I did on Friday.
Yeah, sometimes it's time to think about things. Doesn't go the way you want it to. Or plan. Plan? Think it will? There we go. Sorry, I've not gotten a lot of sleep this past weekend.
No. It's very understandable. A lot of recouping needs to be done, and speak plainly with you, Andy. It's already been said, but I think he's lost his mind. I think a lot of people in here have lost their damn minds. Most of what happened on Friday was an unforced error that is antithetical to what we're claiming to want to accomplish. And now, the bill grows even longer. and repayment will likely be expected sooner than later, all things considered. And let us hope they do not blame Cleveland for what happened to their doctor, or that's going to be a whole other bucket of beans that we will have to tend to.
Yeah, I didn't even find out. I know he spoke to them on the phone. I didn't find out the outcome because, like I said, everything kind of calmed for a minute. I think we got 2 sentences out, and then everything just started again.
Do you recall if he got that phone call before or after his announcement that we will be marching on Los Santos with them?
Wait, he said we're marching on Los Santos with them?
Oh, yeah! He mentioned that on Friday.
I know he said we're going to march on Los Santos. He said with the face?
Yes, with the faceless. Yes, he did say that. If memory serves correct, unless I mentally implied something, but I'm pretty sure that is what he said out loud. Might have been on the radio. Probably a good thing for me to get clarification on at some point. But
Okay, yeah, no. I would say that phone call was probably after that.
oh,
Okay. Just one more thing to get clarification on.
oh, wait, who plotted this? Mikey. Why? Why that? Why that line there?
I'll be very straight up about it. If things are not moving in a different direction than they did on Friday, I think we are going to have a very, very, very serious fucking problem on our hands.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long I can hold this position, because at least right now he does listen somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
But there, like I said, there's a lot of very loud, very strong egos here.
Easily excitable and violent egos at that.
Yeah. Yeah. I may be fucked, but I'm gonna try not to be.
I imagine the best thing for the time being is to try to steer Alfonso into a more sensible direction. And if or when that fails, I suppose the question comes, what is the most productive way to move forward? So you know what history has done with their Mad Kings?
The problem is, once there is a empty spot of power, how many people are gonna leap at it?
That's another problem entirely. let us hope it does not come to that.
Yeah, I don't know how many times we've said that one, though, in the past little bit.
Perhaps getting our finger on the pulse of who perhaps feels similarly in regards to where Cleveland is headed. Guess I think even the lesser reasonable ones amongst us should agree that the path we are currently on is mutually assured destruction.
We're doing Brian Knight's job for him at this point.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. But at present, nothing is going to be solved with any immediacy. So we will focus on the problems that we have while we can. Oh! Well, jeez. Guess we could have just looked at the newspaper. Hey! Sorry, that's really funny. Alright, so this satellite image.
Oh, somebody did do it.
What, the map?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Thing is, though, they don't have the. There's one in Fort Zancudo that's not on there. Apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me that they're gonna go check it out. They said they'll let me know what they find.
Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. We need...
Holy fuck. Where do we start with this?
We have... Hold on. Donde está? We have our own blank Los Santos map here somewhere. I just gotta remember where I saved it. Okay. Maybe... Maybe not that. Maybe... Under here? Well, that's not it. Okay. Okay, so we got you. So now we just gotta. Oh, okay. La la la. Okay, first and foremost, we need yeah. Hold on a second, chat. Getting my shit together. Slowly but surely. Okay. No! Get the fuck out of here! No one asked you! Wait, where the hell is... Did I not just screenshot this shit? Am I out of my fucking gourd? Hold on. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, hold on. We're all quietly sitting here doing our crafts. Okay. Wait, we'll get rid of that one. We'll grab this one. Okay. Got you. We'll scooch you over here. So... Okay. It's a little goofy, but... Like, we know for a fact... Why is it showing... Oh, maybe it's just a little off. Is it here? We might have to dink-donk around with it a little bit. Do we have... I'm trying to remember. I don't think we have a stamp tool. Okay, so we got you, like, right here. And then... It looks like... Like, right here? Which, I wonder if that's close to the spot that Mikey talked about once upon a time, a long time ago. Okay, then this... Like, here? And then, of course, a golf course. Which I probably should have made this a bit bigger, but, you know. You know what it is. Okay, I feel like this might be a little off, but... That's okay. Like, here. Nope. Go back. Then... Vinewood Bowl. Oh, wait. Oh, haha. Okay. Yeah, and we know for a fact that's, like, here. Right? Easy breezy. Like, we got it. Okay. This is where we kept goofing ourselves up. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. Yes. Okay. Okay, it's a little off the map that we currently have, but roll with me, okay, chat? Roll with me. Roll with me here. Okay, this one's gonna be a little goofier. We were right on one of our guesses, though, so that's... Yeah, that's something. That's some small brag that we can have. And then... right over... Brother... like here-ish, it appears. Oh, they're kind of tiny. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, let's start with... Dee. Actually, since we have current images, let's take a look at that. Let's use that. God. No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm so good, thank you. Oh my god, let me tell you how good I am. Thanks. Okay. Click to enlarge. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure that... Let's see. Okay, you are still in the same place. Southside Barrio. By the train tracks. Oh. Okay, you still seem to be... I just want to make sure they're still, like, facing the same direction, right? Like, what if it's all switched up? Golf course? Greenbridge oil fields. That's gotta be... this one? Okay. Lifeguard tower. It's like on the beach. Back to the beach. Going... north? Yeah. Maze Bank. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's start with... oh, you're just... oh, gotcha. Okay, you're not enlarging the individual pictures. You're just enlarging the... okay. Okay. Let's start with... Maze Bank. Maze Bank. Maze Bank. Parking lot facing out? Wait, I'm a little directionally challenged. I'm a lot directionally challenged. Like, is that the... I'm trying to remember what the parking lot even looks like. Like, it's gotta just be, like... that way, right? Yeah. So that's pointing, like, in that direction. Right? Because you... Hold on. Because you drive in... I'm probably not the guy for this job because I'm directionally challenged. Because you drive in and you go up into the thing. So that's where it is, right? Yeah. Yeah, I sluiced it out. Let's fucking go. Okay. News? No, let's just go in order from what I see. Okay. Maze Bank Arena. So there's that loop. And then that. So you gotta be facing like this way? Right? And then of course you can extend it from there. Are they kind of just pinging off of each other? Oh! Maybe they're just pinging off of each other. Maybe they're just pinging off of each other. They're just creating this cutesy little girly pop web. Hold on. Oh, wait, ooh, okay, hold on. Right? Because if that's bink bonking there, right? Like, let's say, right, that's bink bonking to that, and then this... You know what? I'll keep it shooting off into this direction because I'm still not 100% confident. I'm not confident at all. Brother, I don't know where the fuck you are. I don't know where the fuck you are. Yeah, beach boy. Brother, fuck if I know. Alright. You're pointing... You're on the beach. You're pointing away from the beach. Right, so we got that much. Right, we know this much is true. What we know is you're pointing away from the beach. Away from the beach! But, like... I'm trying to figure out. Okay, away from the beach, but, like, this direction. Oh, wait, maybe that's what... Maybe I'm stupid. Hold on. It's like... Back to the beach, this direction. What if it's going like... Oh! Okay, what if it's going to this one? Walk with me. Okay, okay. Okay, and then which one are you? You're the fucking oil fields? Not the Greenbridge oil fields. Ron oil. Hold on. Brother, I don't know where the fuck this is. Okay. Shed. There's hills. And you're pointing that way? Like, I don't think you're pointing down. Or maybe you are. Chat, this is bad because I'm just guessing. Maybe you're pointing like this way. Just because of where the back of the satellite is. Like, it's back to the hills, but it's not, like, parallel to the hills. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel good about this. Because it's not pointing directly at you. It's like back to the hills, but kind of kitty corner. So it's like, ew. Okay, but like Green Bridge, what do? You are facing away from what looks like the docks. So it's gotta be in a northernward direction, I'm presuming. Southside Barrio. Okay, there's train tracks. There's water. There's train tracks. There's water. There's that stuff. So it's gotta be. I'm thinking. Bow, 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 bow! Yeah. They're all talking to each other. They're all communicating. They're all singing nasty things about you when you're not listening. Fuck it. Who did we not do? Okay, you know what? I'm now starting to think. I'm starting to think. Not you, not you, not you. You! I'm starting to think you. No, cooperate. Don't be rude! I'm starting to think you. Bink bunk over to you. That's my educated guess. That's my educated guess. I know everyone's being so quiet while we're spiraling. Okay, noose. Noose is gonna be tricky. Okay, so that's the entrance. Right. So if that's the entrance, that's where you enter. It's facing away from the hills in like a this way direction. So maybe it goes like, hey, this is gonna be controversial, but I'm thinking use. Excuse me, holy shit, that was a weird hiccup. Okay. I'm thinking use. Go. Let's take a look again. Okay. Hills. Da-da-da. It's at the bottom? It's at the bottom foot, and it's facing slightly inward, right? It's looking inward. It's looking right over here. And that's giving you juice, right? So where... Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. There's the golf course coming! What does the golf course do? Wait, what does the golf course do? Hold on. Okay. Brother, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. This is on the side of the golf course where you get the golf carts. No, wait. Yes? No, wait. That's... Okay, that's north. So it's on the north side. Okay, this is on the north. This is facing south. Brother, that could be pointing anywhere. Wait, Richmond Hotel! Okay, context clues. We're using context clues. We're gonna use context clues. Okay, alright. Wait, maybe we were wrong. Chat, I think we were wrong. Because I think you actually bink bonk. Hold on. I'm starting to think you actually bink bonk down here. And I was wrong. But also, okay, you feed you. Then you, I fucked up somewhere. Wait, you feed you, then who do you feed? What are you doing? Oh, wait, mayhaps I was wrong. You, okay, maybe. I misunderstood the assignment, right? Because maybe instead, you bink bonk over here. Yeah. Oh, hey. Brother, this is chat. This is the best we got because we don't have the ability to go and look for ourselves. And yes, Eliza could go and ask someone else, but no! But she's not gonna do that, given the circumstances. Stop doing that. Don't piss me off. Stop moving. Okay. You know, yeah, sure. I'll make you bigger so that I can actually grab you. You fucking bum. Can we just cooperate for like one day? Thank you. That's like the one thing I want. Okay. I feel good about what has been created here. I think. Chat, this is pretty bad. Maybe we should work on something else.
For the future.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I didn't do fucking
I'm doing
shit.
my best. I'm doing my best with the limited information we have. This didn't tell me anything. It just tells me that they're all big barking to each other. Well, that's the best I got. I'll probably have to review the images and their, the satellite positioning, but based off of an initial sketch, it seems like they are bouncing off of each other. Zach, I know that it's probably interesting for other people in chat, but
Yeah, I think
just
the
so I
article
don't
said
get
that they're
any
all
hints.
pointing in towards the city.
Just so I don't get any like soft hints like that, keep that kind of stuff in meta chat, please and thank you. Because that implies that I did something wrong. So let me live in my French vanilla fantasy, even if I'm incorrect. I think from the way that I mapped it out, it seems like they point towards each other, but it's a very heavy guesstimation on my part. Because some of the locations I feel comfortable and quite familiar with. Others, it really is guessing based off of other landmarks and context clues.
If we use the map that they have in the newspaper,
Did I not export the stupid fucking picture?
I wonder
Chat.
where all of these intersect.
Did I not export that picture? I am the dumb. Oh wait, yes I am. Did. I'm cooked today, chat. It's not even funny. All right, so I made an incredibly high-res rendering of where I believe the satellites perhaps intersect. Incredibly high resolution. It might take your phone a while to load it up.
All right.
I used a government-level mapping software utilized from this computer here to map this out, and I think this is accurate within a 0.0001% margin.
So we're looking here at the interception, where the lines intercept.
Yes. Based off of what direction it seemed like the satellites were pointing.
I see.
I think I could, Picture didn't render it properly, but I can, re-export it and see if I can, get more definition on, what is sending and what is receiving.
Yeah, that might be worth doing actually. But the direction that these lines are coming out is the direction in which the satellites are facing, correct?
Indeed.
Okay.
Based off of this incredibly high caliber program from iFruit 1997.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the highest grade mapping software we could ever get access to. But I'll get on it. It's so bad! I love playing a buffoon. Okay, so wait, this isn't what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Get back over here. Okay, yeah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. No! Okay, we're good. We're safe. We're safe, chat. Okay, back to it. So I did close the program before, so we can't change any of these lines. But we can. Okay. I believe. Okay. You.
There was a City Chronicle that talked about Mr. White, correct?
You're going that way. You're getting it.
I wonder if
You're-
in the most recent
You're going this way.
video that they put out, if this is a recent photo or a really old one.
Okay, hold
That's above the
on, hold on.
fireplace.
All right, we're gonna and then Okay, wait, are we going there? Oh yeah, we're going there. We're good, we're good. We're good. Oh man, chat. I do believe I have missed my true calling as an artist. Sorry, chat. I'm just laughing at the absurdity of the situation. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is the best we got. This really is the best we got. Chat, I'm laughing partially because I'm embarrassed at how bad it is, but also because it's kind of funny how bad it is. I'm just gonna keep going with the bit that this is incredibly... Wait. We have... Oh, wait. What can we do to... What's, hold on. Wait, can we... Hold on. What's like... I want... Wait. Do we need to use, like, JPEG? Yes. Oh, yes! Yes! Yeah! We did it! Oh my god. Oh, we did it! Oh! Ow! Hold on. Wait, I might need it. We might need to make it more low res. Hold on. Wait, no! Yeah! Wait. Can we deep fry it again? Is that allowed? Hold on. I want to deep fry it a little more. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Just yeah. Hell yeah. Ah, beautiful. Okay, I want to see what it looks like though. Aw. I want it to be more scuffed though. Mummy. I think that's fine, right? Unless, hold on. There's something we're missing here. We need to go deeper. That is exactly what I'm thinking. We need ooh, pixelate. Yes. Mosaic? Oh! Okay, that's a little too much. Hold on. We just need it to be, like, barely legible. How do we feel? Okay, hold on. Okay, chat, I'm just gonna... Alright, we're gonna start here. And I'm just gonna slowly tick down, and you all say when, okay? Decoy! I honestly... Okay, I didn't hear anyone say when, so I think we might actually just make it that. We'll do that. Export it as a PNG. Yeah, Donnie V. All right, it's beautiful. Okay. All right, we need platinum. Okay, we need obsidian first. Okay, obsidian. Okay, you all. All right. All right. Took me a while to render this, so it might take a while for any of your devices to load this file.
Okay, I am watching the latest video trying to see if there's anything.
Of course.
And I thought it's a little interesting. They pan to these like statuesque kind of things. They're on like little pillars.
We're
They're black
familiar.
masks.
We're familiar. Eliza had one
And I
of those
think
in
it
her
panned
room.
to 4 of them. And I just pulled up the
not 4.
I paused it where they show the image above the fireplace with the I'm guessing Mr. White in the middle because it's an all white, and then 2 other guys with white masks. And then there's 5 people with I'm assuming black or dark colored masks.
Pay attention.
So I wonder if like 4 of the masks represent 4 of them. I feel like I'm grasping, but
I mean, the only one I've ever heard about is Mr. Blue. The titular blue man of the Blue Popsicle Brigade.
yeah, who happens to be in the video too, I believe. I wonder if he's the last one standing. Maybe there was 5 of them at one point.
I'll have to admit, there was a part of me that was terrified he was going to crawl out of my tablet like Samara when the video first started.
It's like The Ring, you watch it too often.
Well, we got 7 days, it appears. Let me know if you need that in a higher resolution. Drex, that movie scared the fuck out of me when I was 13. Like, it gave me the craziest nightmares, and it wasn't the, like, coming out of the TV part, it was the way that the people's faces looked when they got, you know, ringed. Oh, damn. Oh, Drux, that's brutal. I remember watching it with one of my childhood friends, and we were in her, we watched it in her family's basement. Yeah. Like, stylistic? The flies, the horses? Please. Fucking scary video. Terrifying. Alright, chat. Chat. I just need to warn you, you're about to get jump scared because we're gonna watch the scary video again. Okay,
This is so much harder without just being able to go and see them in person.
100%.
Because I'm wondering if if there is actually one in Fort Zancudo, I'm interested where that points to.
If there's any way to get... Was it mentioned in the newspaper, or is this word of mouth?
Word of mouth.
Because they have all been in Los Santos proper. Excepting, of course, Zancudo. That's interesting. We didn't catch that. Like, it looked like there was something, but I couldn't quite decipher it. That's really interesting. Also, whatever this is. Another week at Cleveland. Clevin.
Morning.
Good evening.
Hello, Clevin.
This is so funny to me. Hmm. Lighthouse. I wonder what they're implying with this one. Need to take a brief respite and grab myself some tea. I shall be right back.
No problem.
Actually, I'll just make myself some over here.
Nice.
That is for you.
I'm so dumb.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh wait, why don't I just stand by the fucking water cooler, dumbass? All right, chat. I will be right back.
y'all doing just huddled around the desk for?
Investigative work.
Ooh, what you investigating?
This faceless shit.
What face of shit?
With the go on your jail tablet. There's a new
Okay.
video, and there's also an audio file.
There's a new video.
Yeah, and there's an audio file which is a spectrogram.
What the fuck's a spectacle? What is that?
It's essentially audio, which, when put into the right system, translates to words, or an image, I should say.
Okay, well, you guys have fun with that. I don't think I'd be too much help.
He just gave up immediately.
What do you want me to do? I don't know anything about this shit.
That's how you learn.
I got some sniper ammo on the way.
Okay. Good to know.
I worry about keeping us stocked up. You worry about those that I don't know. That's a big ass. Hey, Andy.
What up?
Can you GPS jam me?
Why? Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere, but I just want to scout out some areas from inside, but I don't want to get rolled up on. So if you just throw one on me.
I don't even. Do I have to handcuff you to do that?
Yeah, you handcuff me, and then kind of like how you throw a bag over my head, just attached onto my belt.
Okay. I've never actually had to put a bag on anybody's head. I have no fucking idea. What, like that? That can't be right.
No, it's like
Yeah, I have no idea.
Hold on, I got you. I can't handle my phone.
You already had one on you too. I'm taking it.
No, I need that one.
Thanks for
Why
your
do you
patience,
need
everybody.
What's tomorrow's mission?
Me, Jimmy Jones, the Bat Chest.
All
We're
right.
gonna go up into the mountains, hunt Brian Knight.
He might know now because there was a camera up there.
We haven't
Okay.
scouted out yet.
So how the fuck do I use this thing?
Kind of like when you want to cuff people or uncuff people or search people. You know that.
Oh. All right, chat. I will have to end it a little bit, but we'll at least make sure we put a nice bow on this.
Okay, hold on.
Interesting. Ah, the intrigue just gets more intriguing. All right. Oh, chat.
Hold on. Let me
Jump scare
uncuff
incoming.
you.
Everything finds its proper place. Every smile on every face.
So, in the past, we had theorized that the interruptions that happen to the faceless adjacent transmissions are due to the Oracle, right? That's something we previously theorized. Is that something that is happening to these transmissions here? Or are the glitches, the scuffs, a message in themselves, or are they inherently a part of, you know, taking over an encrypted network and then basically jamming your own signal through, right? But I'm wondering if this, the glitchiness, is a part of what we thought, because Oracle's been silent for a hot fucking minute. For a hot fucking minute. Do we think Roman grazed the Oracle? Who knows?
Everything finds its proper place. Every smile on every face.
Every smile.
When did you stop believing?
When I realized the city wasn't breaking, it was decaying.
There's a shape that some of the glitches are making, this kind of like halo effect. That kind of looks like a... Hold on now. Alright, we need... 1 second. One second. Try to find... Where's this? Oh, I guess there aren't really stripes. Right? It's just the... I have some thoughts about this, but we'll get to that later.
When I realized that the city wasn't breaking, it was decaying. There's a difference. Clay is slower, quieter. People learn to live with it.
Can it be fixed?
People always ask how to fix something. They almost never ask whether it's already too far gone.
Man, this goes along with
A
the
rotten foundation doesn't become stronger because you paint the
sandcastle
walls.
conversation Frank and Eliza have had for like the past, you know, year and a half.
Then what happens?
Well, eventually, every structure reaches the moment where it can no longer carry its own weight. Suppose you can call that collapse, or you can call it renewal.
And you believe that moment is coming, McNulty?
No,
When was this filmed?
I think it's already here.
Hold on.
And you believe that moment is coming, McNulty?
What's
It
you?
was decaying.
When did you stop believing?
I want to know what this is. Like, that's gotta be something. Hmm. Hmm.
When I realized the city wasn't breaking, it was decaying. There's a difference. Clay is slower, quieter. People learn to live with it.
Can it be fixed?
People always ask how to fix something. They almost never ask whether it's already too far gone. A rotten foundation doesn't become stronger because you paint the walls.
Then what happens?
Well, eventually, every structure reaches the moment where it can no longer carry its own weight. Suppose you can call that collapse, or you can call it renewal.
And you believe that moment is coming, McNulty?
No. I think it's already here.
Everything finds its proper place.
Everything finds its proper place. Every smile on every face.
I want to see something. I want to see. I need you. Come here. Always a good time to have milk and cookies. I need you, I think. And then we need to... Hmm.
One by one, everything finds its everything finds its proper place.
Oh, wait. I'm trying to see something. Which I don't know if we'll find it, but I'm curious nonetheless. No. Hmm. Everything. Yeah. Oop. Did not mean to do that. You're right. It's kind of dumb, but I just want to see something. Oh, the doy. Blueberry, lavender, hibiscus, and honey tea? That sounds so good. Liberty? That sounds incredible. I had the most decadent cherry black tea a couple days ago. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so fucking good. I want to see something.
Do either of you know what the building beside the FIB building is? There's like the...
Oh. Not Arcadius. The...
Or is it... The FIB and the, what is it, IAA building are different,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's FIB and IAA?
That sounds right. Not what I wanted to do. Rather, stop that bullshit. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to remember where.
Is there any place you'd like this Oxy, Presidente?
Ooh, how much do you have?
I just got 30.
Yeah, you can put it in the middle one for now.
Chat, I'm so dumb. We literally just did this. Oh.
Of course it's not, because everybody's taking it.
Feel free.
Thank you.
No worries.
We literally just did this. Okay.
Any breakthroughs?
Nothing yet.
Hmm.
Hard to know when you don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh wait, we have to be careful because we don't want to accidentally start a lockdown. God, that'd be so funny. Yeah, not what we want to do. Okay, so we got you. Which it kind of feels like it could be spelling out something, but it's following a pattern of sorts. That just looks like dick and balls. Because those stutters are interesting to me. But maybe there's a better way to... It kind of looks like words, but it's not. I might just be deluding myself into seeing something that isn't there. I wonder if... Nope. And Mel is what it was on. Bark? Yeah, no, that'll change anything. Oh, wait, actually. Hold on now. We have... Do I still have that picture up? Yes, I do. Pitch 1. Ooh, unless I closed it. That's okay, because this was back in January. Is it 4.626 or is it 4626 megahertz? Oh. Oh. Hold on now. That seemed to have made it worse. Huh. Maybe... Because it's not Morse. We'd be able to tell if that was the case. Ooh. Well, probably befitting because it is about that time, isn't it, chat? As much as I would love to continue our spiraling, I do have other business to tend to. Regretfully, I must call it for the day.
All right.
But
You sleep well.
if I conjure anything else, I will have, I'll make sure you're updated tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Sleep well.
You as well, Nancy. All right, chat! I have some things I have to take care of. Otherwise, it would be lovely to continue spiraling, but such is the way. But I appreciate you all oh so very much. Very intriguing rabbit holes we have started to pry into today. It'll be very interesting to see where that leads in the coming days. I feel like this week is going to be an absolute shit show in all of the best possible ways. So with that said, I will see you lovely people tomorrow.